Hi everyone, Mr. Oliver here from the Prendergast Library. Here with another video about our city and our library's history. And if you guys watched our video from last week where we talked about some of the additions our building has gone through over the years, we talked about how this entrance up here, you can kind of see the arch behind me, was our library's original entrance. So now think, we opened in 1891. So let's say, fast forward about 5 years to 1896 that is. If you wanted to come in and borrow a book from this library, what you would have done is come in through this doorway into the library, and you would have walked into our open front atrium area. And we would have had some desks in this area, which would have been our collection librarian, our collection assistants, our pages. Every library has their own kind of different language. And you would have requested a book or a subject or told them you're researching a particular topic, and they would have gone and found the books for you. Now behind this doorway here, which is our community room now, this is where our collection would have been, our stacks with all of our books, and they would have gone and got it for you. Which is a little different than what we do now. Now when you come in and you're looking for a book, you can either go and browse the shelves on your own, or you can come and talk to us and let us know you're looking for an author or subject or whatever, and we can tell you where it is and help you find it. But you're also able to look and touch the books on your own. So after you would have gotten the librarian would have gotten you the books, what do you do then? Well, you could check them out depending if they were circulating material or not. So traditionally, a lot of reference material would have to stay in the library, but fiction and other material you'd be able to take with you. But if you didn't want to take it with you, you just wanted to read it, you would go into what was called the reading room. Should be following through here. Nowadays we call it the Fireplace Room because, well, it has a fireplace in it. But when the library first opened, and for the first several decades that the library was open, this would have been our reading room. There would have been tables and chairs and desks that patrons, you guys, could come in and read, work on homework, work on papers, do a little research. All that would have been done in here. And then across this way, the doorway's closed right now because that's an office space. That would have been part of our kids area, that tower that I showed you last week. Now, when the first set of expansions happened in 1960, there was a plan for this room. This plan was to become one of our first community rooms. That was the plan at the time, that the community could borrow and do debates, do presentations, even do small stage plays, and they would also be able to hold luncheons or dinners or things like that. And we actually have a kitchenette off the side that nowadays when people are holding meetings here, they need to make coffee or things like that. We have a kitchenette off to the side. And that's the way this room has essentially stayed for the last 60 years. So from 1960 to the current day, it's used as meeting space. If you come to any of our Murray Bob lectures, they are held up here. And there are different meetings and things that we'll hold up here where the community can come to and use. So let's walk back this way just real quick and talk about our old collection room once again. So this room over here, which is now our community room, like I said, used to be where the collection was. Like I told you, if anybody wanted a book or anything, people go and get it for you. Nowadays, so it's our community room, and we do hold some events up there. Traditionally, we have held our summer reading challenge. We've held some of the final events in that room over there. We also would usually do our Tuesday and Wednesday story times in that room, as well as some other different events throughout the year. So let's go ahead and go downstairs to our main part of our library. I'm going to show you how things have kind of changed over the years. Got to be a little quieter. We're going to be a little brief. So this is our reading room now. So nowadays, our reading room is the entire entirety of our library. So you can read in here in the main part of our library. You can read over in the kids' room. And there's a couple of different, we have tables here, study carrels in the back, and some study carrels and desk spaces up top in our mezzanine area. And now, as I've said, you can actually go and peruse our collection and kind of read whatever you'd like to, without our permission, without our having to find it for you. And so, if you're reading something and you kind of get a brief question, you can kind of go and grab it yourself. So our building has changed over the year, and the way we have operated has changed over the years. We're not going grabbing the books for people or anything like that. But the one thing that hasn't changed is the importance of our library, the importance of the material that's being held here, and the importance of the knowledge that you get. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope we see you again soon. So thank you, and have a good day.